Hey, this is Cal Kalashewski, the host of the Two Dudes and Killer Tunes podcast out of Howell, Michigan. I am here to discuss two questions that Jacob had for me from the Sunday Night Army. So the first one is a band that I never really heard of that I was introduced to later in life that now I'm a fan of. And I really struggled with this, but I finally decided it has to be Coldplay. They were formed in 97. I was actually still in college. Had never heard of them while I was in college. And to be honest, never heard of their first three albums. It wasn't until Viva La Vida in 2008 where I really kind of noticed them, but I still wasn't a fan of their music at that time. Then it was Adam Pickler. He's actually our episode 12 guest on our podcast. He was a huge fan and said that I needed to see him in concert because it would change my whole attitude on him. So, and finally in 2016, almost 20 years after they were formed, me and my wife Emily went to Cleveland. We saw Coldplay in concert. It was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. They put on a great show. And since then, they are definitely in my rotation on Spotify. So that answers number one. Question number two. It's probably not going to be popular with some out there. But the question is, who do you find extremely overrated and you don't understand the mass appeal? So, to me, I had to go with the Foo Fighters here. And like I said, it might not be a popular opinion, but I've never connected with the music, and I just don't understand, why people feel that they are kind of in the upper echelon of bands. Now, I know Dave Grohl, great guy from what I understand, one of the best in the business. Obviously multi-talented, came, from Nirvana, the drummer, now lead singer, guitarist. I mean, great story. And, a story you want to like, but unfortunately for me, the most overrated band that I just don't understand the appeal has to be the Foo Fighters. So there you go. Thanks for having me on, Jacob.